Hey guys, it's Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my November favorites and hate-its. So I only have a few products this month because I haven't been shopping, but I have been using a lot of these products lately, and I use them a lot in the tutorials that I post and a lot of pictures that I've been posting on Instagram. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So my first favorite of the month is this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color correcting shade Orange. I absolutely love this concealer color corrector. It definitely does the job. I'm wearing it today, and I have a lot of dark spots on my face, but this just takes it away. Like, it's just so good, and it's so cheap. This is about $5 or less. And yeah, it just comes in a little squeezy tube like this, like their regular concealers. It's just in the color correcting shade Orange, and they have so many. They have a white one, so you can mix with the different concealers to make a different shade. And also, if you are super fair, you could also use that as a concealer. They have green, purple, yellow. This orange one, I think they have one more like a peachy one. But yeah, LA Girl Cosmetics is coming through lately, and I just like really like this concealer. So next, for my favorites, it is this Morphe, the little palette in the palette is called Coffee Toffee, and this is just what it looks like. I really like this palette. It's got so many different like shades that you can make so many different looks out of, and there's 8 shades in this palette. There's 4 shimmers and 4 mattes, which I really like, because sometimes I really hate getting a palette that's all shimmers. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't like have a transition shade or like define anything because everything's shimmery. But I do love my 12S palette from Morphe, which is all shimmer, and I like that for certain looks, but I can't use the whole thing for an eye look. But this palette is super travel friendly, and it's cute, and it comes with a lot of shades that people usually wear anyways, so I really like this. The shades are really good. I'll swatch them. They're buttery, of course. It's Morphe. Like, what are we expecting here? Perfection is what we're expecting. Oh, look at that. Super good, really creamy, just really pigmented. Of course, Morphe knows what they're doing. So, are we surprised? Not at all. The next favorite that I have for this month, this is from the website called ShopmissA. It's super like well known at this point. I actually have a video of a ShopmissA haul that I will link down below and right over here in this area. But I got this eyeshadow. Yes, this is an eyeshadow. This is the biggest eyeshadow I've ever seen. It's huge. Like, this is a bronzer. Look at the size. They're the same. This is the same size. This is an eyeshadow. This is a bronzer. That's crazy. But this is definitely my favorite shade from the 3 that I got. This is a really shimmery, like, look at that. The pigmentation is everything. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow. It's so pigmented. It's so buttery. It's huge. It was $1. Like, $1 for that. For this giant eyeshadow on ShopmissA website. And this is in the shade 2. It just has the little sticker shades. This is the shade 02. Highly recommend. They have another one that's like green and gold. It's so beautiful, but this is definitely my favorite one. You need to pick this up. It's $1, so you have no excuse. It is from the brand Giovi. It's called Magic Finished Cooked Powder Eyeshadow. We're coming down to the last 2 items for my favorites. But this one is a highlighter, and it is the Laura Geller highlighter in Gilded Honey. This highlighter is bomb. It's so good. Like, first of all, it's just a beautiful gold highlighter. Like, what everyone needs a good gold highlighter, and Laura Geller has a really amazing one. It is on the pricey side. I think this little thing is like $20 something, which is kind of ridiculous. But like, I guess because the product is so good, you know, and Laura Geller's a big name, that's why it's $20 something. But this is just a really nice highlighter. I really like it. It's not new. It's pretty OG in the highlighter game. I really like it though, and I definitely think that if you're looking for a really good gold highlight, this is the way to go. It's really nice, and it's small, so definitely you could hit pan on it, and it's not very inexpensive, but if you're a makeup collector, I think that's the only way I can like justify. If you're a makeup collector, then definitely get your hands on this. And the last favorite that I have today, I saved the best for last. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sweets. This is my favorite glow kit by far. I love this glow kit. I don't know why, but it's just so good. These are the shades. With this one, you only get one for like 20 something dollars, but you get 4 highlighters in this palette for $40. I have 3 other glow kits, but this is definitely my favorite one. And like, first of all, they're so buttery. Not that you usually apply highlighter with your finger. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but they're so buttery to touch, and they just, oh, they look so good. They're just so pigmented and so pretty. Like, look at those shades. I just love it so much, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you get your hands on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, the Sweets one, or any glow kit, but if you had to pick one. Okay, and that is going to end the favorites part of this video, and now we are going to move on to hate it. So I only have one hate it for this month's video, and it is by Revlon, which sucks because I do like Revlon. I don't own a lot of things from them, but I do like their brand, but this just sucks. Like, it just is not good. Revlon Cream Blush just looks like this. Comes in a little round, like, tin thingy. This is what the inside looks like. Now, it's not molded. It's not, like, weird or anything. But that's what it looks like when you have put a brush into it. Now, I don't know if I did it wrong, but I used my fingers and I was like, this is just too much. And so I was like, let me use a brush. I was like, let me use a stippling brush, because then I can build up, you know, the coverage, and I can, you know, I can work with it. Then after I used a stippling brush, this is what it looked like. All weird looking like that. And first of all, I don't know why I picked this shade. That was my fault. Not a good shade for me. But also, like, just a strange product. Like, I went like that. Like, I did it. And this is all the product I got on my finger, first of all. And then that's it. And when you put it on, it feels like a powder, but it's a cream. So I put some more on. Look at it. It's streaky. Not good. This is just really, really bad. And I don't know what, like, the initial plan was for these cream blushes. I don't know, but I really hate it. So that is going to conclude my favorites and hate-its video for the month of November. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, you can follow my links, which are linked down below as usual. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, bye guys.